The history of the United States Armed Forces is a sweeping saga of growth, innovation, and resilience, beginning even before the official founding of the nation. The roots of the U.S. military trace back to June 14, 1775, when the Continental Congress established the Continental Army to fight in the American Revolutionary War. Led by George Washington, this force was formed out of necessity to counter British military might. Interestingly, the U.S. Army is the oldest branch of the armed forces, and shares its birthday with the creation of the flag, commemorated annually as Flag Day. Shortly after, on October 13, 1775, the Continental Navy was established to disrupt British supply lines and protect American shores. Though it was disbanded after the Revolutionary War, it was re-established in 1794 due to increasing threats to American merchant vessels by pirates and foreign powers. The modern U.S. Navy grew rapidly and now operates the world's largest aircraft carrier fleet. A fascinating fact: during the War of 1812, the USS Constitution earned the nickname Old Ironsides because British cannonballs seemed to bounce off its thick hull. On November 10, 1775, the Continental Marines were created as a landing force for the Navy, though also temporarily disbanded after the Revolutionary War. The Marine Corps was re-established in 1798 and has since become a premier rapid deployment force. One of the most iconic images in American military history is the raising of the flag at Iwo Jima during World War II, a moment captured by photographer Joe Rosenthal and symbolizing Marine bravery and sacrifice. The U.S. Coast Guard was founded on August 4, 1790, originally as the Revenue Cutter Service, tasked with enforcing tariff laws and preventing smuggling. It later merged with the U.S. Life-Saving Service in 1915, officially becoming the Coast Guard. Unique among the services, the Coast Guard operates under the Department of Homeland Security during peacetime, but can be transferred to the Navy during wartime. It also patrols U.S. waters, conducts search and rescue missions, and responds to environmental disasters. The U.S. Air Force is the youngest of the 5 main military branches. Established on September 18, 1947, following World War II, before its creation as a separate branch, air operations were part of the U.S. Army under the name Army Air Forces. The Air Force was born in response to the increasing importance of air power in modern warfare, particularly after the decisive role aircraft played in World War II. A fun fact: the U.S. Air Force operates more satellites than any other organization in the world, underscoring its role in space and cyber warfare. Most recently, the U.S. Space Force was established on December 20, 2019, becoming the 6th branch of the U.S. military. Its mission is to organize, train, and equip forces to protect U.S. interests in space. Though small compared to the other services, the Space Force represents the latest evolution in national defense strategy, focused on the final frontier, with responsibilities like satellite communications, missile warning systems, and space surveillance. It is already shaping the future of warfare and defense. Over the centuries, the U.S. Armed Forces have grown from a small group of colonial militias into a complex, high-tech force with global reach. From the fields of Valley Forge to the skies above the earth, American service members have continually adapted to new challenges. Each branch carries a rich legacy and a unique culture, yet they all serve under one mission: to protect and defend the Constitution and the people of the United States. If you enjoyed learning about the fascinating history of the U.S. Armed Forces, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to History in a Flash for more fun and fast history knowledge.